Welcome to another exciting episode of Astronomy Daily. I'm thrilled to bring you an incredible lineup of space exploration and astronomical discoveries that are reshaping our understanding of the cosmos. Today's journey will take us from the bustling International Space Station, where Russian cosmonauts recently completed an epic spacewalk, to the scorching surface of Mercury, where the BepiColombo spacecraft has captured groundbreaking new images in mid-infrared light. We'll also check in with NASA's Perseverance rover as it achieves a historic milestone on Mars, explore the fascinating world of brown dwarfs, those mysterious objects that blur the line between planets and stars, and catch up on SpaceX's latest developments in human spaceflight. Plus, we'll take a look at NASA's newest tool for exploring space technology. Get ready for a cosmic adventure that spans our solar system and beyond. This is Astronomy Daily, and I'm Anna, your guide to the wonders of space. Let's get started. In a remarkable display of spacewalking prowess, Roscosmos cosmonauts Alexei Ovchinin and Ivan Wagner successfully completed a challenging 7-hour and 17-minute spacewalk outside the International Space Station on December 19th. The mission kicked off at 10:36 a.m. Eastern Time, with the pair tackling several crucial tasks that will enhance our understanding of the cosmos. The spacewalk marked a significant milestone for Wagner, being his first venture into the vacuum of space, while Ovchinin added a second spacewalk to his impressive career. Together, they executed a series of complex operations that included the installation of sophisticated experiment packages designed to monitor celestial X-ray sources, providing scientists with valuable data about some of the most energetic phenomena in our universe. During their time outside, the cosmonauts also focused on upgrading the station's infrastructure, setting up new electrical connector patch panels that will support future operations. They methodically worked through their task list, which included the careful removal of outdated experiments that had completed their scientific missions. While the majority of their objectives were accomplished with precision, time constraints prevented them from completing one secondary task: the relocation of a control panel for the European robotic arm mounted on the Nauka multipurpose laboratory module. However, this non-essential task didn't diminish the overall success of the mission. This spacewalk marks the 272nd in the history of International Space Station operations, continuing the legacy of human achievement in space and highlighting the ongoing international collaboration that keeps this orbital outpost at the forefront of space research and exploration. The BepiColombo spacecraft has just achieved a remarkable milestone in space exploration, capturing Mercury in mid-infrared light for the first time in history. During its fifth flyby of the planet, the spacecraft's Mercury radiometer and thermal infrared spectrometer, known as Mirtis, observed Mercury's northern hemisphere from a distance of about 23,400 miles, offering scientists an entirely new perspective on our solar system's innermost planet. This groundbreaking observation is particularly significant because mid-infrared light reveals crucial information about the mineral composition and temperature of Mercury's sun-scorched surface. The data collected is already providing tantalizing clues about the planet's geological history and formation, aspects that have long puzzled planetary scientists. The spacecraft's journey to Mercury is a masterpiece of orbital mechanics. BepiColombo is taking a complex spiral route through the inner solar system, using the gravitational pull of Earth, Venus, and Mercury itself to gradually adjust its course. This carefully choreographed celestial dance will eventually allow the spacecraft to settle into its final orbit around Mercury in late 2026. One of the most intriguing aspects of this latest flyby was Mirtis's observation of the Caloris Basin, a vast volcanic plain within an impact crater that experiences some of the most extreme temperature variations in the solar system. The instrument also captured stunning views of Basho crater, offering new insights into Mercury's impact history. The science team has spent years preparing for these observations by studying how various minerals behave at Mercury's scorching temperatures, often exceeding 750 degrees Fahrenheit. This extensive groundwork has created a detailed database of mineral signatures that scientists can now use to decode the composition of Mercury's surface features. While this flyby's images were taken from a considerable distance, they're just a preview of what's to come. Once BepiColombo enters its final orbit, Mirtis will map Mercury's entire surface in unprecedented detail, promising to revolutionize our understanding of this mysterious world closest to our sun. Meanwhile, over on Mars, in an exciting development, NASA's Perseverance rover has achieved a historic milestone, becoming the first rover to climb out of such a massive crater as Jezero. After 5 months of steady climbing, Perseverance has finally reached the summit of Lookout Hill, positioning itself about half a mile above the lowest point of its traverse. This achievement has given us unprecedented views of both the crater floor below and, for the first time, the vast expanse of Mars' nihiloplanum beyond the crater rim. The rover's powerful cameras can now analyze geological features up to 35 miles away, including small details like boulders, fluvial bars, and dunes at distances of more than 5 miles. The journey to this point has been nothing short of remarkable. Perseverance methodically made its way past landmarks like Docks Castle and Pico Turquino, stopping at strategic points like Faraway Rock to capture panoramic views of the crater floor. The rover's recent progress has been impressive, covering more than 820 feet in a single weekend, as it approached the upper part of Witch Hazel Hill. The rover is now operating in what's called the Gros Morne Quad, named after a Canadian national park in Newfoundland. Its next destination is a region named Witch Hazel Hill, which presents exciting new opportunities for geological study. Unlike the sandy terrain that dominated much of the crater rim climb, this area appears to have significantly more exposed rock, giving scientists a chance to directly analyze the geological composition beneath the rover's wheels. This exploration marks a pivotal moment in Mars research, as Perseverance ventures into potentially some of the most ancient surface areas on the red planet. The view from the crater rim isn't just spectacular, it's a gateway to understanding Mars' geological history in ways we've never been able to before. Let's turn our attention to one of the most fascinating objects in our universe, the brown dwarf. These celestial bodies truly live up to their reputation as cosmic misfits, occupying a unique position between planets and stars. Imagine something that's too big to be a planet, but too small to be a proper star. That's exactly what a brown dwarf is. Despite their name, brown dwarfs aren't actually brown at all. The younger, larger ones are surprisingly hot and radiant, glowing so brightly that they can be mistaken for red dwarf stars. But as they age, they transform, shifting from fiery red to magenta, and eventually becoming so dim that we can only detect them with our most sophisticated infrared telescopes. What makes these objects particularly interesting is their relationship with nuclear fusion. While they can't sustain hydrogen fusion like regular stars, they do get to experience a brief moment of stellar glory. In their cores, they can fuse deuterium into helium-3, releasing energy in the process. But this celestial light show is short-lived. Even the largest brown dwarfs exhaust their deuterium fuel within a few million years. Here's something surprising. Despite having up to 80 times the mass of Jupiter, brown dwarfs aren't much larger in diameter than our solar system's biggest gas giant. This is because they lack the internal energy source that helps stars maintain their size. Instead, they rely on something called degeneracy pressure, a quantum force that essentially puts a limit on how compact they can become. After their brief fusion phase ends, brown dwarfs spend the rest of their existence slowly cooling off as they wander through the galaxy. Think of them as cosmic nomads, carrying the remnant heat of their formation, gradually dimming over billions of years until they become invisible to all but our most sensitive instruments. They're truly unique objects that help us understand the fine line between stars and planets and the incredible diversity of celestial bodies in our universe. SpaceX has just inked an exciting new deal that will see 2 more private astronaut missions heading to the International Space Station. These missions will utilize SpaceX's tried and tested combination of the Falcon 9 rocket and Crew Dragon capsule, marking another significant step in the commercialization of space travel. The missions were secured by Vast Space, a California-based company with ambitious plans of their own. They're currently developing a private space station called Haven 1, which could be launching as early as next year. This isn't just another space venture, it's part of a larger strategy to position themselves as a key player in the future of space exploration. What makes this particularly interesting is how it ties into NASA's broader plans for the future of the International Space Station. As we look toward the ISS's planned retirement in 2030, Vast Space is already thinking ahead with their Haven 2 design, a more advanced version of their initial space station. They're aiming to have their first module operational by 2028, potentially providing a crucial bridge between the current ISS and whatever comes next. While these private astronaut missions still need NASA's final approval, they represent an important trend in space exploration. They're part of a small but growing number of private missions to the ISS, following in the footsteps of Axiom Space, which has already successfully completed 3 such missions with a 4th planned for next spring. These developments highlight how quickly the landscape of space exploration is evolving, with private companies taking on increasingly significant roles in what was once exclusively government territory. SpaceX's consistent ability to secure these contracts demonstrates their pivotal role in making space more accessible, while companies like Vast Space are pushing the boundaries of what private enterprise can achieve in orbit. In an exciting development for space technology enthusiasts and researchers alike, NASA has just unveiled TechPort 4.0, a completely revamped version of their technology portfolio system. This new platform represents the most significant update to the system in 5 years, offering unprecedented access to NASA's vast collection of space technologies. The upgraded system now hosts information on more than 18,000 current and historical NASA technologies, all accessible through a sleek, modernized interface. One of the most impressive features is the new advanced search capability, which allows users to filter and search through every aspect of NASA's technology database with incredible precision. What really sets this version apart is its new grid view feature, enabling users to customize their research experience. Whether you're an academic researcher, industry professional, or space enthusiast, you can now tailor how you view and sort through NASA's technology data to match your specific needs. Perhaps most intriguingly, TechPort 4.0 introduces an innovative machine learning tool called T-Rex, which automatically classifies technologies according to NASA's comprehensive taxonomy system. This feature spans over 350 categories, making it easier than ever to navigate through NASA's extensive technology portfolio. For those inspired to get involved, the platform now includes direct access to funding opportunities and information on how to apply for NASA technology projects. It's essentially a one-stop shop for anyone interested in space technology development, whether you're looking to learn, collaborate, or contribute to NASA's ongoing innovations. This upgrade represents a significant step forward in making NASA's technology more accessible and searchable than ever before, opening up new possibilities for collaboration and innovation in space technology development. If you've got some time to spare, I would suggest checking it out. Well, that brings us to the end of another fascinating episode of Astronomy Daily. I'm Anna, and I want to thank you for joining me on this journey through the latest developments in space exploration and astronomical discoveries. If you'd like to stay connected with all things space and astronomy, I invite you to visit our website at astronomydaily.io. There, you can sign up for our free daily newsletter and access our constantly updating newsfeed with all the latest space and astronomy news. You'll also find our complete archive of past episodes ready for you to explore. We're also very active on social media, and we'd love to connect with you there. You can find us as Astro Daily Pod on Facebook, X, Tumblr, YouTube, and TikTok. Join our growing community of space enthusiasts and be part of the conversation about the wonders of our universe. Until next time, keep looking up and stay curious about the cosmos. This has been Astronomy Daily, and I'm Anna, signing off.